take the initiative off the expansion, but now Kowi's taking the initiative with the expansion. So not sure whether Azz is going to be able to turn this around, because now he's going to be behind a base. He does see this going on with his proxy pylon, so he does know that Kowi's retreated right now, but it's just a case of whether Azz is going to continue the aggression or try and transition to an expansion of his own.
I don't mind this play at all from Kowi. It is always a good choice to expand while you're attacking, especially when you've got your opponent really boxed in. He's very afraid to go outside of his base because he doesn't know what's going on out there. He has no vision of anything, doesn't have an observer or anything, as Kowi's got one above his unit, so he knows exactly what's going on there. So really, Azz needs to make something happen very, very quickly. These Stalkers now engaging as they're moving down the force field. Some force fields going down, splitting a couple, but not really doing much because they're all ranged anyway. More force fields, more of these Stalkers are basically smashing these Zealots as they micro away, cutting more and more of these. No blink up for Kowi, so he has to just make do with regular old Stalkers. As basically Azz's units slowly pushing Kowi back at the moment.
Yeah, Azz taking his own expansion, but there's still this harassment coming from Kowi. More Zealots coming in, this Immortal joining the party. Azz's got to watch out, he's a little bit outnumbered here, bringing in more sentries. He's been using those force fields so effectively. It's going to come down to force field usage, as we do see trying to cut those forces off, but no units trapped this time, not able to get a free kill there, and this composition favours Kowi right now with that Immortal, and he's warping in more units, joining in those Stalkers. Classic Kowi, bringing in huge Stalker numbers, supplemented with that Immortal, but this Azz has got a more evened out mixture, but these Zealots have so far been taking so much damage. Shields being worked on by these Stalkers, and Azz is desperately trying to cling on right here. It's going to come down to force field usage, but constantly Kowi is bringing in more and more units. Bunch of Zealots coming in now to mix it up, which is unusual for Kowi. He just loves his Stalker so much, but he's very heavy Stalker right now. A couple of Zealots just to help him close the distance. Force fields going off, trying to box his army and catch the units in between. As Zealots melting through Kowi Zealots, but now it's just both players trading Zealots right there. Few free hits on this Sentry. Sentry's almost lost its shields. Once again, more waves of units coming in for Kowi. Both players desperately warping in, but while all this is going on, Kowi is mining in his own expansion. Azz is not mining, finally bringing off his probes, while both players warping more units in, and looking like Kowi finally starting to wear Azz down a little bit. Probes coming off. Azz is in dire straits with these probes coming off to try and engage. Numbers favouring Kowi right now. Both players target firing down to the wire, trying to hold on, and now the expansion taking damage as he melts through the shields, and Azz forced to micro with these probes, and the reinforcements cut off with a nice force field there. The Immortal being focus fired, but these troops of Azz being completely windowed down, and Kowi is dominating position, and Azz calls GG. So Kowi is our new king of the hill, and he tops Azz in this ace match. Absolutely amazing series.
Yeah, great play by Kowi. All props to him. He's done the job in 7 games, taking it to an ace match to dethrone our king. We have a new king in town now, so very great play by Kowi. Loves the Stalkers. Looking forward to seeing more of that.
Yeah, absolutely great series. I love the fact that it went to ace match, and the rivalry between these players was so even, and both players looked like they could have taken the series at any point. But really strong play for Kowi to get back in there, and really strong play from Azz to come from 2 games down to being 3 games to 2, and then Kowi to claw it back, and just so excited to see an ace match, and it was such a good series. So really excited for next week, where Kowi will be the defending champion in the King of the Hill, Australasia.